Talk Radio WBMC News is next.
If you've been waiting for the perfect time to buy a new Ford truck, that time is now. At Reddick Brown Ford in Morrison, get 0% financing for 60 months on a brand new Ford F-150, including the STX, XLT, and Lariat models. That's right, no interest, 5 years, brand new truck. And many of our F-150s are priced at $1 over invoice. These deals won't last long, so get behind the wheel of America's best-selling truck today. So make that short drive down to Highway 55 to Reddick Brown Ford, where your new Ford is waiting.
In the Main Street Journal News, McMinnville Police Department is partnering with the Tennessee Highway Safety Office for the Booze It and Lose It enforcement campaign running December 12th through January 1st. The effort is part of the National Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over initiative aimed at reducing impaired driving crashes during the holiday season. Local officers will increase patrols and visibility as the department works to prevent alcohol-related wrecks and keep roadways safer. State and national agencies are coordinating messaging, checkpoints, and enforcement to curb injuries and fatalities linked to drunk driving. Officials emphasize that impaired driving crashes are preventable and encourage residents to plan safe transportation before celebrating. A first-time DUI conviction in Tennessee can lead to significant fines, court costs, legal fees, jail time, mandatory treatment, and ignition interlock requirements. The Highway Safety Office provides grant funding to support McMinnville Police Department's enhanced holiday enforcement. More local news is just a click away at mainstreetjournal.llc. Until next time, I'm Rob Nunley.
This weather is brought to you by Southern Blue.
Looking for the perfect place to call home? Discover Southern Blue, where modern living meets timeless charm. Walk your furry friend in our private dog park, stay active in the fitness room, and enjoy a walkable lifestyle in the heart of downtown McMinnville. Unwind on the patio with friends at Barren Fork Brews right on site. Call 931-507-2583 today. Southern Blue, lofts and townhomes for lease to start your new chapter in style.
I'm Fox 17 Code Red meteorologist Greg Bobes. Our forecast starting us off on a more mild note. Temperatures in the upper 30s and low 40s. Wind increases throughout this morning and afternoon, on and off with some cloud cover. That wind is helpful, though. Brings in warmer air. Our high temperatures today will be in the low to mid 50s. Back into the 40s tomorrow. One more day in the 50s on Friday. Our next rain chance going to be late on Saturday.
It's time for Simmons Says, the show that brings Warren County the latest news and stories from around the community. Hosted by Jeff Simmons, this program dives into everything from local events to major headlines. Stay tuned and stay informed.
Hello, welcome to the Simmons Says show here on WBMC 97.7 FM, also on AM 960. We're on the WBMC app. We're on YouTube at Main Street Media McMinnville, and we are on Facebook at Radio WBMC 97.7 FM. I know we are because I can see it on my computer. Looking wonderful today. I'm looking like a wonderful Wednesday here on the Simmons Says show. Connor, how are we doing today? Hope you're having a good time. Did you have a good time on Town Talk this morning?
I did.
What did the town talk about this morning?
We talked about nativity.
Nativity, yes, absolutely.
Swallowing Fabergé eggs.
Okay. And that's a wild span of basically literally anything I could think of between those two. Did you get everything in between as well? I'm assuming.
No, it's just those two topics.
Oh, okay, that was all it. Yeah, I did notice that someone, Rob, pointed out yesterday when we were doing the clips that he said everybody could kind of notice that there were Christmas lights in the videos from yesterday and from Town Talk because they're like, oh yeah, you could see it. And then he says, but then when it's Simmons's, you can't really see as many lights anymore. Says I'm taking up a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I'm taking up too many of the lights with my gigantic head.
Are red lights?
Yeah, I think I'm taking the only white one. Yeah, you absolutely. It just looked angry.
You look like you're in one of those special streets in Amsterdam.
Just a red light district over here on the Simmons Says show.
I'd be disappointed with the product. If you're all that's on the window display, I'd be like, nah, I'm good.
Oh, well, I mean, I sit where I sit every single day.
Tijuana.
It is what it is. Yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope everybody's having a terrific Wednesday. Hey, if you got anything that you want to discuss with me on the Simmons Says Show today, call 473-9383 or get in the comment section on Radio WBMC's Facebook page or on our YouTube comment section as well. I always forget that there's a comment section on there. If you ever want to reach out, you can. 473-9383. We're Wednesday, which means we're in Random Gripe Wednesday territory on the Simmons Says Show. Connor, I'll open it up to you, man. You got a random gripe that you'd like to share as I open up my first Diet Coke of the morning?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Oh, good. Good.
Woke up this morning.
Yep.
Sick.
Ooh, we don't like that.
Not great.
Nope.
And I'm kind of going against what I'm about to gripe about. But if you are sick,
Yeah. Don't come to work.
don't go out in public.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah. Don't be a super spreader.
Yeah.
Just don't do it. We've had that discussion on this show before after the COVID went through the office. We were like, that was unnecessary. That didn't have to happen.
And I'm already basically quarantined in my little tiny booth anyway.
Yeah. So you're a little bit out of the way. Good thing is today, if you're sick and it's Wednesday, that I won't be here very much longer because usually on Wednesdays when I got the morning show and the afternoon show, I don't spend most of the day here. So
the great part is
I'll be away from you.
I can't really get out of the office too much today because I've got a meeting, and then I've got to pre-record a show.
Oh, okay. So you're just gonna be here with everybody.
Yeah,
like
I'm just gonna stay in my office and be like,
if I get sick because you've been sick, I'm going to be very angry. I've used my sick before Thanksgiving. In 15 years since I started writing sports at the Southern Standard, and now I'm here doing all kinds of stuff. I don't think I've taken more than 5 sick days in 15 years, and two of them were. That's how sick I was. Like 3 weeks ago, I don't think I've taken like more than 5 sick days.
I think last year, actually would have been the beginning of this year.
Yep.
I took some sick days. It was right before we started the new Town Talk.
Oh, yeah?
Because I got the flu, and I came to work the first day.
Yeah.
I was like, I think it's just allergies.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have 101 degree fever. Like, yeah, I think it's allergies.
I don't know. That's one thing I can't tell you the last time I had my temperature taken, unless I was just at the doctor for a physical.
They make normal thermometers that you can put in your mouth now, right? You don't.
I don't do any. I don't know. I don't. Even when I get sick, I'm just like, I'm not going to the doctor. I'm not like that. Those 2 days I was out earlier, they were like, "Are you going to go get medicine or anything?" I'm like, my body will get rid of it when it's ready. When it's time. Type deal. I'm like, I don't go to the doctor. I don't get medicine.
You get gangrene. It's like,
yeah.
You gonna do anything about that? It'll
fester.
Its course.
It'll fall off. But no, again, too, it's just one of those things where, but I don't like being sick. And I know you don't like being sick either.
I cannot stand it.
Yeah, and you're terrified of getting sick, so that's great. Have you told Raven this? Because I know Raven's not going to like it either.
I do know that. You know what this will do?
What's that?
Prevent Emma Dunn from coming in here.
You think so?
I went and licked all the mics.
Sullins and Trev are going to be here later, man. They're not going to like that. They don't like that.
I'll Clorox it.
We invited Sullins and Trev to be here tonight. So
we've invited them this time.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure they knew that they were appreciated. We wanted them to be here. Now, I will say this much. That's a good random gripe. Yeah, if you're sick and you are sick enough that you like, it's just going to affect. If you're sick enough that you can get other people sick, stay home. That is one thing that I was going to say. As much as I can like boast about, I haven't taken a sick day and all that, I've rarely ever had a job where I had to like be in the office to complete my job. So there are times where like I would be home. I've been home more than 5 times in 15 years. It's just the fact that I could do 90% of my job from home. Yeah. I mean, honest to goodness, like here, other than having to be here in the station to record the show, I could show up at 9:05.
What's funny is we could do a phone call interview.
We probably could.
Phone call Simmons Says episode.
I don't know if we'd have live video at that point.
It'd just be a picture of you.
Yeah, you just we could get the cutout. But again, too, if I really wanted to, I could show up here at 9:05, come in here, sit down, do my job, do the show, and then at 10 o'clock I go right back home, and I could do every bit of the rest of my job other than the Sports Authority from home and be as productive, if not more productive. Because we've had that discussion. The majority of the time when I want to actually have to get something done here, I have to shut my door. I'm like, y'all leave me alone. Nobody else come in my office today. I actually want to work and get some stuff done. So if I'm at the house, I'm like, yeah, I can do this a lot easier, and I can do it like laying down on my couch.
The only person you have to worry about is Kat Mahomes.
Kat Mahomes, yeah, and she's feisty. She's a little feisty sometimes. My older son had a coworker inform him while they were working together that the coworker had strep throat. Now my son is sick. See, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't do it. You don't have to. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you do. I don't know. I say that you don't have to, but it's your job. You know whether or not they're going to get mad at you if you don't show up, even if you are sick. Now, the people that are out there that are demanding their people come in while they are sick,
come on,
readjust it. Readjust your priorities. Come on, you know it's at some point. It's like, what do you want? One employee sick for a couple of days, or do you want to have to cycle through 7 employees getting sick about every other day for I don't know a couple of weeks? I think the decision's easy. But maybe it's not. I don't know. Anyways, my random gripe. This is going to be it's random gripe, not random. It's cold, man. I don't like this. I know people are sitting there saying you wear shorts and short sleeves all the time. You obviously don't get cold. Yes, I do. And I don't like it when I'm cold. Like when I have to get in my car and I'm like, man, it's freezing in here. Now, that being said, I take no precautions. I don't pre-warm up my vehicle, even though I can auto start it. I keep my AC on low, even in right now. Like when I got my car from last night, it was on low. I was riding around last night on the lowest temperature with the AC cranked up as high as it could. I just don't like being cold though. When I do get cold, I really don't like it.
I like how all of this is preventable.
Every one of my gripes almost always is like, dude, it's not that hard. You can get around it so easily. I got my house set on 64 right now. And then, so yeah, I don't know.
It's like if there's your house is on fire, but like the straight line path is just blazing, and the one path that's minorly inconvenient is completely free and clear. And you're like, but I have to crawl.
I got to run through the fire.
It's like, I'm just going to walk through the fire. Be all right. Come out with 3rd-degrry burns. Yeah, Jeff, how'd you like that?
Yeah, I was driving to work.
Great.
I was just driving to work today. I went to Sonic, got my drink, and I was sitting there like, that's cold. I don't like this. I don't like being cold. Now, I don't get cold very often. That's the difference. Like that's one thing that I always tell people. I'm like, I just don't get cold often. But when I am, I'm like, I don't like this at all. Now, I'll say this much.
And your spirit animal.
I would still rather be cold than it be 100 degrees.
Yeah,
I don't care.
The heat sucks.
The people that are like, oh, would you rather it be 0 or 100? 0, 100%.
Yeah, you can always put more clothes on.
Yep.
At a certain point, the cops get really mad when you take too many off.
Exactly on that one. So, yeah. And then, of course, that did bring up the whole Bert Kreischer thing you were talking about yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
You were like, yeah, you and Bert Kreischer kind of have the same thing going. I'm like, yeah, but I don't do my show shirtless.
Just pantsless.
Just pantsless.
Yeah. But everybody out there
they
watching or
they
listening,
don't know.
It's fine. I've had to watch Jeff stand up so many times. Can y'all please in the comments tell him to stop going commando? It's horrible.
You think you know somebody, you find out they have their thermostat at 64 in December, says Eric Ballou. I do, man.
Hey, that's the perfect time.
That's as hot as I want it to be in my house in Christmas or in the winter.
And what's
64.
great, my room doesn't really get heat or AC.
Yeah.
And so it's just like I just regulate it through either my homemade AC unit, which is a bunch of ice in a bucket with a fan.
Yeah.
Or a very old heater.
Yeah.
That's very finicky. So it's either blazing hot or just still not cool enough.
Eric Durham says, before social media, you saw a lot of big-time DJs that were syndicated, recorded in their own studio, and pushed it out. I worked from home for the last 8 to 10 years. My neighbor worked from home for 35 years. It depends on the job. But if possible, it is much cheaper to have remote employees. Boys,
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, send that to Chad and Scott. Send that comment.
I'm going to go ahead and put it on the thing.
Yeah, see if you can tag that bad boy and say, hey, I think it sounds like you need to send these guys. It'd be a lot cheaper if y'all just didn't have to, pay the overhead of a building to house Simmons.
There you go. It went over your face, so that way.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. And Angela Chesworth said, I had to work once with the flu because I didn't have sick time or insurance, but I worked by myself and sanitized everything before I left. See, I don't know that we could you could do an entire show on work on the work-life balance, and we've done it before, but work-life balance and what people sometimes have to risk and do to stay employed so they can live. Oh, man.
I did have somebody argue with me one time. They're like, what would RFK Jr. say? And I was like, I don't know. He's crazy. He has brain worms.
All right. All you got to do is get a endangered jaguar jowl. We're going to take our first break here on the Simmons Says show. We will be back. And I think, is Cam coming in? I saw her coming. She asked if I want to do my first segment by myself today. I said, yes, please. And I think I think that come off as a little bit like dismissive of her, but I was like, no, not really. I just do my first She's slowly making the way towards the studio now. I see her now. All right. Well, hey, when we come back, we'll have Cam Porter in studio on the Simmons Says show here on WBMC 97.7 FM.
Wide world, now finally I found my
From all of us at Graves Family Pharmacy, Merry Christmas, and thank you for being part of our family. We truly appreciate your patience during our software transition, and we're grateful you continue to trust us with your medications. Wishing you peace, joy, and good health this season.
It's auction time in Tennessee on Saturday, December 13th at 10 a.m. We'll be at 218 Boren Road, McMinnville, selling the estate of Linda Sue McDowell. We will sell a 2012 Nissan Altima with only 46,000 miles, a 5x8 utility trailer, appliances, a cedar bedroom suite, a Lazy Boy recliner, lots of other furniture, antiques, tools, and more. For more info, visit dmsimpson.com or call 473-LAND.
Come on in and see how good it feels. You'll always be treated right when you arrive at Ed Rogers Chevrolet with the new Chevrolet Am vehicles, plus a great selection of quality used vehicles. At Ed Rogers Chevrolet, there's also an outstanding service department, proud to be family-owned for over 50 years. So come on in and see how good it feels. Get that great feeling of saving money today at Ed Rogers Chevrolet in Sparta and EdRogersChevy.net.
Once again, you can make a difference for those struggling this holiday season. Ben Lomond Connect is collecting food and raising money for area food banks, and you can help. Drop off canned goods by December 12th to any BLC office or in Spencer at Citizens Tri-County Bank, and we will donate 50 cents for every item collected. Join us in a season of giving through the Ben Lomond Collect food drive, because together we can make a difference.
Planning a move? McMinnville Moving and Storage has been trusted for over 60 years. Licensed, insured, and offering free quotes. Visit us at McMinnvilleMoving.com today. McMinnville Moving and Storage. Moving your past to your future.
On the Kenny Fork community calendar, the McMinnville Park Theater is gearing up for a busy holiday season with a full slate of December entertainment. The schedule kicks off December 5th through the 7th with Warren Arts' one-act production of A Christmas Carol. And other highlights include trombonist Jeremy Wilson performing December 11th at the annual Hark at the Park charity concert December 13th, and the family-friendly Santa Sing-Along December 14th. The Daily and Vincent Christmas Tour arrives December 16th, followed by Boys in the Band and Alabama Christmas December 19th. To wrap up the month, Mark Park Theater will host free Christmas movie screenings December 22nd, with the public voting on the titles. Park manager Joe Harvey says the lineup has something for everyone and encourages residents to come downtown for the shows, shopping, and holiday spirit. This has been the Caney Fork Community Calendar. I'm Hamilton Hobbs.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
I hate it.
She was looking
Now everybody's wondering what you hate here on the Simmons Says show. I am Jeff Simmons, your host. We're on WBMC 97.7 FM. The voice that you heard saying I hate it when we came back on is Cam Porter. Cam,
hey.
welcome back to the show. You were here Monday.
I was.
You're back again.
Yep.
You know, so are you just deciding that instead of getting guests, you just want to be the guest full time?
Well, I don't say I want to be.
You don't want to be?
No, but someone's got to be.
I feel like you're getting really good at this radio thing. I don't know.
Thanks.
Are you feeling pretty confident and comfortable behind the mic?
Yeah.
Compared to like the very first time that you were in here?
Yeah.
How much do you even remember the first time that you were in here?
I don't remember a lot of things. I was like on my way here. Actually, I was driving. Like I think there's something wrong with me.
Is that what you were thinking that day, or
no? Like on the way here today. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. I was just trying to remember things. I couldn't remember them.
You were like, and there's just something
I was
wrong.
like, I think
with
there's something
you.
wrong
You
with
forgot
me.
my Diet Coke too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't like that when I said that you were my personal assistant. And
No,
you were
I'm
supposed to bring
not.
me Diet Cokes, and you're like, no, I'm not. That's
No,
not my job.
whenever Hannah like told me about the like being the booking agent, whatever, she was like, if this ever turns into like a personal assistant thing, let me know. She's like, that's not what this is.
Why would Hannah should just tell me that? I don't know. I was like, there's a 0% chance that I would ever like. That's not me at all. That's not my personality at all.
Here we are this morning.
And I was like,
You're
yeah,
my
you're my personal assistant.
assistant.
You're supposed to bring me that Diet Coke.
No.
Like, all I asked for was a Diet Coke. You got a Red Bull. Just bring me a Diet Coke.
No.
Oh, mercy, no. I would never do that. I was at Sonic getting my Diet Cokes. In fact, that was another gripe that I wanted to make, but before we get into that, I want to say thank you to our sponsor, Douglas & Lanier Agency, your hometown insurance experts specializing in commercial coverage for agriculture contractors and workers' comp. They protect businesses big and small. Trust a team that knows hard work. Smart coverage, straight talk. That is Douglas & Lanier.
Douglas and Lanier.
474-0044, 811 Faulkner Springs Road. Again, folks, Douglas Lanier, where you can go to dnlagency.com and visit them. They're an independent insurance agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, business insurance, farm insurance, investments, and more. Yeah, a little extra read there today.
Yeah.
I think people have like, oh, I've heard that one a lot. Well, we're gonna change it up a little bit and let everybody know about Douglas Lanier. No, it's a second Wednesday gripe. In fact, we'll let you get your gripe if you want to. I did go to Sonic today. And I saw Connor. They do this every now and then. They got the 99-cent corn dogs today over at Sonic, which I was like, that's cool. But then I started thinking, I was like, what happened to the breakfast corn dogs at Sonic? Whatever happened to those? Why do people not do those more? The sausage link with the pancake on with the pancake wrap. I'm like,
Sonic had that?
Yeah, they used to have those. What happened to them?
They discontinued them.
Why? It was a fantastic breakfast. Was when you go there and then they give you a little syrup and you're sitting there just dipping a breakfast corn dog.
They don't make them like you and Rob anymore. They're all into salads and
that is true.
Leafy greens.
These kids and everybody's trying to be healthy now.
Yeah,
well, dude, you could. I tell you what, bring it back. We got the big Ozempic now, so it doesn't matter. Bring back our
Ozempic.
Ozempic. I honestly thought I made that up, and then I heard it on the radio jingle, and I'm like, yeah, I didn't make that up at all.
No, but
you thought you made that up?
Yeah.
I
don't think I'd ever heard that.
They're stealing from O'Reilly's.
Oh yeah. Oh no. That's what. Yeah, I do it like O'Reilly's. That one's that's a song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't you know? Yeah, I'm trying to think. Never believe. Yeah, it's magic. Yeah, I do the Ozempic. That's the O'Reilly's one.
Auto parts.
Yeah. Now we're figuring this one out. Yeah, bring me back my breakfast pancake stick.
Moral of the story.
Jeff want breakfast stick now.
Yeah.
Easy, there was nest there.
I say that, and all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't get it because I don't like eating that early in the morning most of the time. The only place that I get breakfast from usually is Hardee's, and it's because they serve it until 1 o'clock, so I can go over there at like 12:30 and get a biscuit.
Well, that and it's early in the morning, and you've already got to be so careful eating corn dogs now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
There's cameras everywhere.
There are cameras everywhere.
You can eat a corn dog wrong.
Cam, do you have a random gripe? You're here on Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm just mad because it's so windy outside.
See the weather. I'm telling you, man, the weather.
Yeah, she'll blow away.
Yep.
Oh.
Why you're randomly just angry that it's windy? That's all you got.
I stepped outside and my hair was like.
So wait, so this is a radio show.
For the people that are on radio, how would you explain that to them?
I don't know.
That your hair was blowing in the wind?
She did.
But it was like.
She did the floppy used car salesman balloon guy.
Yes, that's exactly what my hair was doing
how
this
she did
morning.
that.
Yep.
Man, I don't know. Did Sonic just messaged me? I think they're trying to tell me that they're no, it's just 99-cent corn dogs. Yeah, I was like, golly, Sonic has heard my cry, and they're saying, "Don't you worry about those breakfast corn dogs. We're gonna bring them back."
Don't worry, we've got it.
Yeah. So all you have to gripe about is the weather. I mean, I can understand that. You had a good night last night.
Yeah.
Got to go cheer on the Lady Pioneers and your sister. Big win over Franklin.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We were happy.
Very happy. You seemed like you were a little. You said that you were a little stressed.
I was very stressed.
You were doing the Home Alone face in the break.
I was very stressed.
Yeah.
The whole game.
How is it?
I could not sit still.
How was the fans? Were they rooting for? Because Sam Griffin wrote a column last week saying that we're not being loud enough as a student section.
I think the student section could be louder
For the girls.
Yeah.
He said that we're not getting up and cheering the girls.
Like they'll be there.
Yeah.
But they're nowhere near as loud as they are for the boys.
Oh, mercy. So what are we gonna do? How are we gonna make that happen?
I'm gonna be louder.
Maybe
I'm
we
gonna
have to
make up for their losses.
Cattle prods. Yeah, that'll be something. Goodness gracious.
It worked for Cartman.
Yeah.
When he forgot the lyrics to A Holy Night.
Yeah. I mean, it's a thought process on that one. What do you think about our Stranger Things studio in here?
Yeah, Hannah did this on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
does look
very Stranger Things.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have a lot more, but you at least have a lot more differential in your color on your side. Like mine, depending on where I'm sitting, you don't see, all you see is red.
Yeah. If there was green,
yeah,
I think it'd be a little better. But I think it's just the red and the white is.
Well, if you want to, if you're feeling froggy,
I'm
and want
not.
something to do today, just go out and buy some green bulbs because I see at least two
there's
spots
some,
right there, one right there.
There's two right there.
Hey, what are you doing right
There's
now,
one
Cam?
Right there. What am I doing right now?
Yeah.
I'm sitting here.
She's a guest on the Simmons Says
Perfect.
show. Yeah.
Just take those green light bulbs.
I don't got
And
any green
also,
light bulbs.
I need you to run to Superama to go pick up some of those breakfast corn dogs.
Yeah, they do have them.
They do have them.
They still have them in the frozen food
I am
aisle.
nobody's personal assistant.
No, you're not a personal assistant. This is part of the job of content thing. What is your title?
That would be funny if we went to Superama and bought some of those and warmed.
Did you say Superama?
Superama.
Superama.
Tegan's. And go over there and get some of those breakfast corn dogs and actually like do that. That could be a TikTok. It's like, hey, we're bringing back the
eat it on air.
We're bringing back the breakfast corn dogs over here in McMinnville because we do have a kitchen that we never use. So yeah, that'd be nice. We could do that. I don't know. It's not on Wednesday. I'm going home at some point.
You always say that.
And then I never do.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Hey, I want to thank Douglas Lanier here on the Simmons Says Show, independent insurance agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, business insurance, farm insurance, investments, and more. Call 474-0044. Visit them at 811 Faulkner Springs Road. We will be back with more with Cam Porter and Connor Witten on the Simmons Says Show after the break.
Talk Radio, WBMC News is next.
With the changing of the seasons, Middle Tennessee is a beautiful place to be. Now is the perfect time to purchase or remodel your home or to buy that boat, camper, or land you've been looking at. This is Matt Ritchie, loan officer at Security Federal, and I'm here to help make these dreams a reality. So whether you're ready to make a big purchase, invest for retirement, or just establish your credit, come see us at Security Federal. We are the local bank with smiling faces, always happy to help you. See why we are known as the friendliest bank in town. Security Federal, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In the Main Street Journal News, Warren County's Christmas Parade drew big crowds to Main Street on Saturday with 113 entries rolling through downtown and several earning top honors in this year's judged categories. In the business division, Huff and Puff Trucking claimed first place, followed by Meadows Homes. First Assembly of God led the church and civic group category, with Three Rivers Baptist Church and the Warren County Sheriff's Office finishing behind them. Warren County 4-H earned top billing in the school sponsor division, ahead of Boyd Christian Elementary and Boyd Christian Middle School. The 9 and under Pioneer baseball team took first place in the small club and nonprofit category, with Girl Scout Troop 656 and the Ride and Drive Club rounding out the top 3. In the horse and rider category, Lane Murphy placed first, with Brittany Bombard taking second. Parade organizers say the strong turnout capped another successful holiday tradition in McMinnville. More local news is just a click away at mainstreetjournal.llc. Until next time, I'm Rob Nunley.
This weather is brought to you by Garrettson Stone.
The search for Bigfoot ends at Garrett's and Stone on Highway 55 in Morrison, Middle Tennessee's largest landscaping yard, with guaranteed lowest prices. So buy in bulk and have your stones delivered with 22 varieties of landscape rock, railroad ties, and even stone fireplaces, fire pits, and even that Bigfoot statue. Our mulch is a top seller with a variety of colors, plus topsoil for that perfect finish. From landscaper to homeowner, Garrett's and Stone has it. Come rock with us, your stone headquarters on Highway 55 when you see the Bigfoot.
I'm Fox 17 Code Red Meteorologist Greg Bobes. Our forecast starting us off on a more mild note. Temperatures in the upper 30s and low 40s. Wind increases throughout this morning and afternoon, on and off with some cloud cover. That wind is helpful, though. Brings in warmer air. Our high temperatures today will be in the low to mid 50s. Back into the 40s tomorrow. One more day in the 50s on Friday. Our next rain chance going to be late on Saturday.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are.
I like that. Let's use that a little bit more. Simmons Says show here on WBMC 97.7 FM. I am Jeff Simmons, your host. I got Cam Porter in the studio with me. Also got producer Connor behind the mic and behind the camera. He's not put himself on.
I am behind the mic.
He is behind. Appreciate that, man. Nice, a little Batman voice. That always gets everybody ready to roll. Cam, we were talking before we went to break about last night's basketball game.
Yes.
And you said that you had a great time.
I did.
A fantastic time.
Yeah.
And maybe or maybe not have some family members that think you're crazy now.
Yeah.
So tell us exactly what happened here, because it sounds like you have maybe traumatized a cousin or something.
Well, she's probably used to it by now, but I don't know why she was shocked. No, my younger sister, Cortland Porter.
Yes.
She's a sophomore this year.
Yes.
And she starts on the basketball team.
She does when she's not hurt.
When she's not hurt,
Yep.
Yes.
Which is thankfully not right now.
Thankfully not right now.
Yeah, it's got nice to see her back out there.
Yes. But they called her out. Also, they've doing the new projector thing. That is so cool.
It's very cool.
Anyways, it's not the point of the story.
Shout out Main Street Media, one of the sponsors on that.
Yeah.
Yep. And C4 Sports, Jeff Chisholm.
Yes.
And another one I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
Yep, sorry.
Sorry, guys.
No free shout-outs.
Is it First National?
I think it is.
I think
yeah,
it is.
Sounds right.
Anyways, called her out. We're all screaming very loud. Waited for it to get a little bit quiet, and then I just screamed, "That's my sister!" And my little cousin turned around, and she was her face turned red, like I was screaming about her, like.
Like somehow you've just drawn all the attention in the entire building to just y'all's little area of people. And she's like, no.
She's like, I don't know that girl. But yeah, after the game, I was asking Corlin. I was like, "Did you hear me yell for you whenever you were running out?" She was like, "Yeah."
And that was it. Just plain face just now.
Yeah.
Well, she was excited about the big win last night. I mean, Franklin's got that 6'4" girl. And,
Corlin. We were talking about it before the game. She was like, they've got a girl that's really tall.
Oh yeah, she's super tall. I was sitting there watching some of it at the start before we had practice, and I mean the funniest ones when she goes to jump center, and I don't even.
I know we got a video
remember.
of it too. Yeah.
Who was it that went and jumped? Because I don't even think
it was Cortland.
Oh, it was.
Yes.
Okay.
Because we were just like talking, and then we look up, and Cortland's standing there, and we were like, "What is she doing?"
They were just getting.
So my aunt gets her phone out, which we were surprised. She got a lot closer than we were expecting her with that height difference. But
yeah, I was gonna say a lot of times when you see stuff like that, it's usually the coaches just decided, hey, I'm gonna set my defense up. Because I know we're not going to win the
That's what
tip.
Cortland said it was.
He was like, so, hey, so you'll just put whoever's going to be on the high side of your defense there. But I always laugh when I see that because that girl was really tall. I was like,
she was.
Gracious, she's a skyscraper out there.
Yeah.
And then she ended up getting the very first basket. I'm like, oh, it might be a long night for the Lady Pioneers. Little did I know.
Yeah,
we were a long night for Franklin.
We were a little disappointed in that girl, honestly. We thought she was going to be better than. We thought she would dominate more than she did.
Well, I mean, that's always a interesting. I mean, what you just said to me is always a very interesting thing with fan bases when you think about it. Was she a little disappointing, or should you be just really proud about how well Warren County played her? That you know that she's a pretty talented girl, but it's like, hey, we'll be proud of ourselves. Yeah. I think that was even something that happened over the weekend with somebody. Was it Calipari that might have been yelling at his own fan base to tell people to stop cheering and stop saying overrated. And I was like, sometimes that always it diminishes what you just did. When you were like, it's like, no, we're gonna call y'all overrated because we beat you. And it's like, no, maybe they were properly rated. You just won a really big game and played really well. So yeah, I don't know. That girl was, but yeah, I don't know. You could tell she's still trying to figure out some things.
Yeah,
I mean, she's so like gifted with height. I mean, she's so blessed with height. But
she ended up falling out.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah.
Along with another girl, she was getting on my nerves.
How was she now?
Yes.
What'd she do?
Well, she kept pushing Cortland.
Oh no!
I saw him. I said, "Does
in a
Cortland
basketball game?" And she was trying to play defense and get physical.
No, like I'm talking like two-hand, like shoving her. I asked Mom. I said, "Does Cortland have any fouls right now?" Mom was like, "No." I said, "Then push her back."
Oh, mercy. Well, I think Addison Steakley hit 6 threes. I think.
Yeah, she was on fire.
Brindley Chisholm had a good game too. Of course, Trent, I think, doing what she does.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Cortland, Olesic, I'm sure, took the whole team.
Yeah.
Big time win for the Lady Pioneers.
It was.
Proud of them. I'm glad that went well for them, and I know that it's they're trending up.
Yeah.
Things are happening for them.
Yeah.
So that's big time for them. Is it when the boys game started, did it get really loud? Did you stick around for the entire boys game?
I did stick around for the whole game. Well, at first, the theme last night was Silent Night. So it was not supposed to cheer till the 7th point, which I don't know why it's the 7th point. Do you know why?
No clue.
Okay. Well, anyways, you're not supposed to cheer till the 7th point. First of all, it took us so long to get 7 points, which also people were not being quiet. Like, that was not Silent Night.
Yeah.
But our 7th point was a free throw, which was very anticlimactic. I was like, imagine like walking into the game and everybody's going crazy for this free throw. You're like, what is going on right now?
What did I miss?
Yeah.
Is that his 1,000th point? What just happened?
They lost by 2 points, which they were losing like
I think they were down 19 at one point.
Yeah, they lost by 2 points, which was a little upsetting, but
I was reading up on Sam's story this morning. Again, if you want to see that coverage, you want to see it right now here on Wednesday after a Tuesday night's game. In fact, it was up last night, Tuesday night. You can go to the mainstreetjournal.llc, mainstreetjournal.llc. Get you a subscription for all the latest breaking news in Warren County. Of course, I know Seth had some stuff up yesterday. Unfortunate accident out there in the Rock Island area. And again, too, we had a bunch of sports coverage up yesterday. I think we had the elementary basketball scores up from Monday night. I know Sam wrote some stuff about the middle school. We had the high school games. I'll have something up from the Boyd games on Monday night when I get off of here and get to writing on that. And of course, we've opened up the Main Street Journal Sparta.
Yeah, and
it's already cooking. We have some story. We're gonna be putting some of those stories up on the Journal as we get another a subsequent website built to host their stories, and that shouldn't be more. Hopefully, by the start of January, they'll have their own separate site. Mm-hmm. We'll move those over, but for now, those stories will also be on our site. So, hey, you're getting a little bit of everything. So, yeah, if you want to read up about Sparta right now, click on it. Go ahead and do that. We're giving you a little bit of extra.
Yeah.
From other areas, and of course, I know they had a lot of breaking news, including I think they had a girl last night top 1,000 points, Gracie Clark, who had just signed this last week to the University of the Cumberlands on that one, and we had a story up about that as well. So, we're about to start blanketing Sparta the same way we do McMinnville when it comes to coverage. I hope everybody's excited about that in our Sparta area. The yurt up there. What's the other one? There's two, isn't there?
The mullet.
The mullet. Yurt and the mullet.
Which is about to change its format.
No! Is it going to change its name? We're losing the mullet?
I think we're losing it. It's going to become like what AKI is now.
Oh, is it? Oh, man. Yurt and the mullet. I mean, the names were so great on that. Tori Holder. Jeff, how did your game go last night? We played on Monday night, and we're going to take a break here on the Simmons Says show. No, we actually are going to take a break. It did not go well for us coaching. I didn't do a good enough job getting our kids ready and prepared for the game. But we did have a good practice last night and kind of got some things straightened out. But Red Bull and Springs swept Boyd on Monday night in the girls' game and the boys' game. I think it was 60-32, 60-47. I think they both scored 60, or 60-48 maybe on that one. I'll have to look and see the boys' game. Ours was 60-32. I'm very aware of what our score was on that one. But yeah, I just didn't do a good enough job of getting the kids together and getting them prepared for that game. And that just got to take that. Take full responsibility on that one, and got to be better. And we will be when we get a chance to play again on Thursday. So if you want to see that too, come over to J.K. Stanley Gymnasium at 6 o'clock. We'll be playing St. Andrews Swanee. I think that's the purple mountain lines. I had to go back and look. Yeah, I think so. I'll have that answer when we come back here on the WBMC 97.7 FM on the Simmons Says Show.
Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight.
Christmas is a time for families, and Terry Fowler knows that at Lester's Body Shop, continuing the family tradition. They want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Come see them at Lester's Body Shop, 212 Old Morrison Road, or call 473-5421.
Case, a name that dates back to 1889, when four brothers began selling handcrafted knives from a wagon in upstate New York. Over the years, the company evolved into a trusted name among ranchers and farmers. Pioneer Building Supply is honored to stock Case Premier Knives. Join them November 27th through December 27th, a whole month of Case Holiday Magic, a special holiday sale on Case knives of all kinds, a gift that keeps giving for years and years. Plus, a special fire-forged knife known as the Mako Blade AT. See a tradition that is worth keeping. See them today at Trusted Pioneer Building Supply, Northgate Drive, Suite 250, McMinnville. This Christmas, treat your loved one with a gift of excellence. Case and Pioneer Building Supply, hand in hand together, known for their craftsmanship, quality, and rich heritage. Case Holiday Magic at Pioneer Building Supply.
This season, let's fill a Ford and fill some hearts. Main Street Media is teaming up with Reddick Brown Ford, Warren County EMS, and the Warren County Emergency Food Bank to help local families in need.
Drop off canned goods and non-perishable food at Reddick Brown Ford in Morrison.
Or fill a Ford at our studios in McMinnville.
This is Helen Owens with the Warren County Emergency Food Bank. Our shelves are low, and there are families that need food every day. Your donation stays right here in Warren County, feeding neighbors, seniors, and kids who need it most. Will you help?
Let's do it together. Help us fill a Ford and feed the county.
Bring non-perishable items to Reddick Brown Ford in Morrison or by our Main Street Media Studios on West Colville Street. You can also donate financially by visiting the food bank on Sparta Street or by donating to the food bank account at First National Bank. Let's help provide food for families in need this holiday season.
Ready for a new journey? Durham School Services is hiring school bus drivers in McMinnville. Stop by 126 Middle School Drive Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. for on-the-spot interviews. Bring a friend. Enjoy flexible hours and competitive pay starting at $16 an hour. Want more info? Text JOBS to 63552. That's JOBS to 63552. It's all about the journey, theirs and yours.
Looking for a loan? At Coffee Bank and Trust, we can make it happen. From business goals to personal dreams, we specialize in finding a way to get you approved fast. Come home to Coffee Bank and Trust, a division of Coffee County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 646005.
Talk Radio WBMC McMinnville, 960 AM and 97.7 FM. WBMCRadio.com.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul.
Was he? Was he really? Was Frosty the Snowman really a jolly
No,
happy
he was
soul?
a murderer.
He was in one movie. He was. It was amazing. All right. Hey, here we are on the Simmons Says Show here on WBMC 97.7 FM. That was almost like a cold opening right there. Didn't have any music. It just kind of just flowed right in. I am Jeff Simmons, your host on the Simmons Says Show. I have Cam Porter and I have Connor Winton in studio with me today. And let me ask y'all something. Dad brought this up last week, and he said that maybe it's time, January 1st, time to revamp the show. So I have two people here.
Yep.
That could help me out here. I looked up. I had to go onto the internet. Had to get into those search engines, those Chat GPTs, those the big thinkers in the back, and said, "Hey, what do you think would be good segments for the Simmons Says show. And this is some of the things that it popped up and said, here's some zany segments that you might be able to do, localized for McMinnville, Tennessee. So y'all tell me which one of these y'all like the most. And also, 473-9383 if you want to call in and comment on that. Or in the comment section, just drop and say, which one do you think? The first one said, what in the Warren County world? And it said, a rapid-fire breakdown of the weirdest thing that happened in McMinnville in the last 24 hours. Could include a cow spotted on Shells Ford Road. That's probably.
Yeah.
I mean, there's going to be a cow in.
Yeah. Someone trying to return a single Krispy Kreme donut. Sorry.
We don't have
no
that.
Krispy Kremes. Mysterious item found at Walmart at 2 a.m. Well,
Our Walmart's closed at 2 a.m.
Yeah, see. So
no 24-hour Walmarts anymore.
Yeah. They said listeners call in and guess one. So it's saying that we should give two fake, one real, and they have to guess which one is true on that one. Well, that one, easy. Cow spotted on Shells Ford Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I don't like,
Yeah, I'm in on that one.
Yeah.
The second one.
I think it could
makes
be
a lot
good,
of work.
but
Yeah, a lot of work. That'd be tough. It would get old quick.
It's got a good name.
It does have a good name.
That's about it, though.
Number 2, another one that has a good name. Holler and Dollar General. Every town has beef. Every Dollar General has stories. Listeners call in with the most chaotic thing they've seen at any of the Warren County's 17 Dollar Generals. I started thinking about that, and when that said that, I was like, did it actually know that we have 17 Dollar Generals, or is that supposed to be like
a joke?
And then I started thinking, I don't know if it's a joke or not.
We may actually have $17 Generals.
It made me really think about it. I'm like, do we really have $17 Generals, or are we just
We're going to find an
about
answer
it?
to this before
All
the
right.
show ends.
Well, you go ahead and research that. But I thought that was better. I thought 2 was better than 1 on that one. The Holler and Dollar General, if you want to tell us your story, your favorite or zaniest or craziest stories from Dollars. I know this much for a fact. From just working here and doing the Main Street Journal, I think we've already had at least one Dollar General centric story about some.
Yeah, burned down.
Yeah, well, no, that I'm not even talking about the stock. That was but I think there was somebody that got alleged stalking, walking through a Dollar General too. On there. So, yeah, crazy stuff happens at Dollar Generals in Warren County. Number 3, overheard at Prater's. Read 3 anonymous sentences supposedly overheard at Prater's barbecue the night before. 2 are fake, 1 are... So they using the same thing.
I was at Prater's barbecue last night, actually.
What was overheard? What did you overhear at Prater's barbecue last
Nothing.
night?
We were just picking up food for the hospitality room.
What'd y'all get? Chicken tenders?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, golly, their chicken tenders are amazing.
Yep, it was good.
Yeah, I could see that one with her. Shaker says the roster at the Mount Leo Dollar General. LOL. I'm almost afraid to ask. Did this actually happen in McMinnville, where you just throw out a wild headline and ask if whether or not it was made up or actually happened in McMinnville? I'm like, it's not bad. This one was one that I think has some promise. It even mentioned you.
Oh.
It said, have Don Simmons or Cam Porter answer 5 lightning round questions off the air and call it Simmons Family Feud, and the caller has to try to call and match their answers. If the caller matches 3, they win. And this could also devolve into chaos on that one.
$14 Generals is how many we have.
Oh, 14? So close. So close. What do you think about Simmons Family Feud?
I like that idea.
Yeah, have every Friday have questions for Dad to answer, and then callers have to come in and see if they can match Dad's answers on them. Or Cam's.
I like that.
Yeah.
We could do that. We could really do that with any guest, especially a reoccurring guest that people can get to know a lot. It's like,
It'd be impossible with me.
Yeah, it would be terrible. The weather from someone who isn't qualified. They said a weekly rotating cast could be like a middle schooler or a random person from Park Theater, a dog. It said the forecast is technically correct, but wildly unhelpful. Like, expect rain after lunch or before lunch if you eat really late. I'm like, that's very funny.
I like that.
More local specific fun takes. McMinnville hot takes, which we already do. Where was this picture taken? What happened to that one? Do y'all
Where is
still do
that?
Where is that?
We were doing that for a while.
Yeah, and then you forgot to go out and take pictures.
No. Yes. And also, we were just running out of prizes.
Yeah, there was that one too.
Because for a while, it was just like, and it's another Amaryllis bulb.
Yeah. Should have said the rooster, says Shane Curtis in the comment section, not the roster at the Mount Leo Dollar General. The rooster at the Mount Leo Dollar General. Shane Curtis also said, is it the Prater's Barbecue or the Prater's Barbecue Outback? Because those are 2 different things. And Jessica Raper said the Outback is definitely different when it comes to Prater's Barbecue. If you know, you know. If you've ever worked at Prater's Barbecue, you know that once you walk through that back door, crazy. A little crazy out there.
Do they have a bachelor type segment?
A bachelor type segment? No, they didn't. They didn't invite that one. This was one that I really liked, and I think we could figure this one out if we just got on Facebook Marketplace for Warren County. Guess that Warren County price tag.
Oh.
Said lightly used rooster. His name is Carl. Pontoon boat that runs 90% of the time, and people have to listen.
Was that how you sold your pontoon boat?
Brett's got it. I don't know what to tell you, man. I sold it. He bought me out of my half of the boat, and I was like, "You go ahead on that one." What do you think? So if we just grabbed certain Facebook Marketplace stuff, read the description, and callers had to call in and try to answer how close, and whoever got the closest without going over won something. We'd have to get prizes for all this.
Yeah.
Which would be Cam.
It's a date with Jeff.
Cam will do that. We'll have 0 callers. If the prize for anything was a date with Jeff, we would get 0 callers.
Yeah, that's the point. It's gonna make my job easier.
Yeah. The date with Connor, and the phone would be blowing up.
No, it wouldn't. It'd be sheriff's department. Sheriff's department trying to come through and be like, "Hey, we got a warrant for you out of Ventress County." You remember when it was too hot outside?
And then the last one was tourist or local. Describe a person seen downtown and give at least 3 actions. And caller decides if they're a tourist or just someone from Dibble having a bad day.
Bruh.
On that one.
Why is people County Powers Act?
Yeah, calling out Dibble for some reason. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. Of all those segments, what do you think would be the best one?
I don't know.
You know, you weren't moved by any of them?
No.
I kind of like I think the Simmons Family Feud's probably the best.
That one I like a lot.
I like that one, yeah.
I like the idea that if we had a reoccurring guest most of the time, that if we got them to answer 5 questions and someone had to answer, or we could just do it's just gonna be Connor Game Show time. You could ask questions. We could do the Jimmy Fallon or whatever, where you ask questions and me and the guest have to try to answer and see if we match it.
I like that.
We could
that could be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like or maybe one segment of it is I try to guess what Cam would answer the question, then the next segment she has to guess what I would answer for the segment.
Are we getting the miniature whiteboards?
Yeah, we could have those. We could figure those out.
I'll see if it's in the budget.
Yeah. I think I still I think I bought a bunch of those and have them at Mud Bum still from where I used to host music trivia.
Is that how y'all used to do it? Was through whiteboards?
I got to we used to do it all the time. Was little note cards. What are those things called?
Post-it notes?
No, not post-it notes.
Note cards?
Yeah, just note cards. I guess they are called note cards.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. And then after a while, I was like, I got tired of buying them because I'd use like a pack a night. And I'm like, I don't get paid to do this. I'm spending money. So I finally just I went and bought like 8 whiteboards that were like $30. And I was just like, write your answer down on the whiteboard. I'll walk around. Shay Curtis says music trivia should make its comeback on the. Well, I don't know. It was always on Wednesday night. I have the Sports Authority on Wednesday night, so I don't think
just do it after you get done with Sports Authority. Just go straight over to my house.
Yeah, that's all I want to do is go somewhere else and I'll be on a microphone for another hour and a half.
Yeah, that sounds so much fun.
And I came up with every single category when I did music. I did music trivia for like a year straight, and I came up with every single. I didn't have like something I could go buy, and they're like, "Here, just announce this." I'm like, "No, I came up with all the categories, all the questions, I had to cut all the songs when I was doing it."
What'd be bad is like I'd get there, I'd have a plan, and then I'd drink too much, and then they're like, "Sir, this is the 8th time you played Hank Jr." I'm like, "I know."
I think you'd probably do pretty well on the music trivia that I used to host. I don't know. What do you think you do good on music trivia?
No.
No?
No.
That was
Would you do better than Raven?
I don't know. Probably. I mean, I don't know.
What do you think? I've seen Raven try music trivia in the office before. She gets rolled every single time. It seems like
she does.
It's not fair when you put her against Justin Reed though.
She also said the old music was from the 80s.
Yeah.
Like, that's as far back as she'll go, is 1980s.
Yeah. Shay Curtis said, I never had a Cardi B category. I did not. Sorry.
You not a big Cardi B guy?
I didn't. I couldn't figure out a category where that fit most of the time.
It's not dry.
Yeah. That was what I was saying. I tried to do like 3 or 4 and tie in different songs and different titles and stuff like that. I'm like, I just don't know where it would fit. Plus, I was like, we're in the middle was like, it's a Wednesday night in the very middle of town. We're playing outside. I was like, everybody can hear the music we're playing. I'm like, I don't really want to like derail an entire afternoon. So yeah.
Well, you said it's on Wednesday too, right?
Yeah. So she said, Connor, you could be on her team if we ever
Perfect.
get that back going on that. I don't know. Maybe we just do it like a one-time thing. I always said that if I was going to do it again, I would just do it on like Back to the Strip Day over at my bums.
That's honestly not a bad idea.
And just do it for an hour. Just have a bunch of people show up and go and play.
And it goes to the Producers Fund of America.
Yeah, there you go.
The charity I started up, 501c3. Come at me, IRS.
Yeah. So, Cam, final thoughts on today's show. How did you feel like we did? How do you feel like you did today?
I think I did great.
You did?
Yeah.
I think your sister Cortland's going to be very happy that you talked about her on radio today.
She won't care.
She won't.
She's so like, she's so.
So she's the exact opposite of you, who is
just lively and bubbly.
Miss excitement all the time.
To everybody else, yes, but to me, we're still very different. But to me, she's a lot more like
just
out there.
You gotta quit doing hand signals. This is a radio show.
I don't know how to describe the words I'm trying to think of.
Yeah, describe the words that you're trying to think of. Well, hey, we'll have you back on some other time, and you'll figure out those words on there. But we're gonna wrap up the Simmons Says show here today, and maybe we'll try out that Simmons Family Feud segment on Friday with Dad, where he has to answer 5 questions for me, and I have to answer 5 questions for Dad. And we'll let you come up with the questions, Connor.
Perfect.
Yeah, so
I've got some questions picked out.
This could be chaos. This could be absolute chaos.
I'll talk to Randy too if he's got any questions.
That'd be great. Yeah. All right. Hey, well, thanks for tuning in for the Simmons Says show. We will be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. here on WBMC 97.7 FM.
Suicide, I'd kick it in the head when he was 25. Speed jive, don't wanna stay alive when you're 25.